Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and how are we doing? I chose a Monopoly-themed intro. Doom! Hey, Robot Pharaohs, how you doing? I chose a Monopoly MIDI because, I'm playing the Community Chest Marathon. Monopoly streams when? I don't know. Maybe never. Who knows? But I thought I'd choose a Monopoly MIDI since I'm playing a series called the Community Chest, and I thought it would be a good idea to play Monopoly MIDI, at least for this one anyway. I might use others for the other Community Chest when I get to them. But yeah, it's time for the beginning of a new marathon. A new, exciting marathon. As soon as OBS shows the screen. Anytime, OBS. Anytime. No rush. Yeah, okay, great. That's not the screen I want to hold on, please, though. But hey, we'll get there in the end, won't we, OBS? Yes, we will. Anytime, come on. Thank you. I wish OBS would do this quicker, but there we are. This is a new, exciting marathon. And this is the Community Chest Marathon, which is a Doom Megawad series of 4 different Megawads, which are spread out across various years, and are a series of community project WADs, which all of them apparently have some interest to them. I am sorry I do not sound the most enthusiastic at the moment. There is a reason for that. I will discuss that shortly. It's not because of the WAD. This I've been waiting to play for a while. Honestly, this I've been waiting to play for a while. You've probably heard me talk about the Community Chest series and countless Doom streams in the past. Whenever someone brings up the subject of what Doom mods do you want to play? What are you going to do in the future? And I would say something like, oh man, I'd really like to tackle the Community Chest series someday. And, it's a series that is apparently it finishes on a high note and starts on a bit of an outdated note, but there are some interesting maps in between. Particularly in the case of the first 2, there are 2 maps and one from each that are particularly interesting. In the case of this one, it's map 29, which I'm probably going to have to save for a stream all by itself since it's apparently a super long level and very meme-tastic. But, yeah. And apparently Community Chest 4 is the best one, since that's the one where all the textures came from, at least until Otex came along. Hey Mike, how you doing? Good to see you this day. How you feeling, man? So what is the Community Chest project? Hey Demi Luna, how you doing? So what is the Community Chest project exactly? Well, it's from 2003. Do I have the thing up here? I guess I do, don't I? I have the thing. This was released on the 13th of June 2003. So this is all the way back 17 years ago this came out. This was back in the early noughties, and Doom WADs were just starting to evolve a bit from Zaydoom, and be a little while before we'd see the likes of Alien Vendetta or Scythe. So an interesting period. Hey, Cuckoo Bazoo. I don't know what that says, but hi, I guess. I don't even know what language that is. That is a language there, for certain. How am I doing, Mike? Well, not so great, honestly. And I was feeling fine until I woke up this morning and was told some rather depressing news, which I will divulge in a moment. But first, to go over what the Community Chest is. So basically, it's a compilation of levels as described on here. There's a linky for you. Good morning. Whoa. Okay. Good morning to you too. So it describes itself as just a compilation of levels from the Doom community. That's it. That's the description for you. It's a compilation of levels, and it did involve you having to use an advanced engine. You have to use PR Boom or ZDoom. The author of this was Dale Harris, but there are a lot of people who participated in this project, and some familiar names. You might recognize a few of the names who were involved in the credits for this, since I think they made maps or contributed in some way. So we have Railgunner, The Ultimate Doomer, Thomas van der Velden, who you'll remember made TVR, which was excellent, Alex Parsons, Bad Bob, Black Void, Magicow with a K, Gene Bird, Kaiser, yes, that Kaiser of Doom 64 EX fame and other such things, Use 3D, which apparently is a name that Dine Camel informs me we will get to know very well. He doesn't like this mapper. Metabolist, Andy Lever, Lex Clausen, Hankney, Ravage, Torn, that's Torn who was involved in Scythe 1, that one map, Archval 46, Voltaface, and Mark Clem. Mark Clem, who, of course, is the excellent MIDI creator from the 90s. Now, I don't believe Mark Clem actually made a map, but he does have a couple of tracks in this. Actually, come to think of it, he just has one, and it's on map 25, and it's from something else. So basically, they're just crediting him because they used one of his tracks from Memento Mori 2, and that's it. Same with Kevin Schilder, yeah. Also, the title music is using Descent music, as are the credits, so there you go. So yeah, quite a few names there that I recognise, a lot of I don't, but basically it's to be imagined that in 2003 this was the best and brightest of the Doom community at that time. Some of which are still around today, and some of which probably maybe aren't anymore. Perhaps they moved on or did other things. But yeah. So that's pretty much it. The reviews basically mention that it seems to be outdated, amateurish compared to the later community chest, a mixed bag, variable quality. Apparently some people don't like certain particular maps. Oh Jesus, this is not a very well liked WOD basically. Apparently this is from what I gather, this is probably the weakest of the series, but you can only go up from here, right? It can only go up from here. That is the theory anyway. So yeah, apparently the community chest series would have been the best and brightest of. I mean, there obviously have been other community projects before this, like Memento Mori and Requiem and countless others. But I'm guessing that community projects weren't a super popular thing after the late 90s. I imagine there was quite a few, but it wasn't like as common. I'm only guessing, but I'm guessing that community-led projects back in the 2000s were not as common as they are today, where pretty much they crop up with ridiculous regularity. I imagine back then community projects were much rarer, much harder to get together. I mean, there was definitely an influx in the 90s, the late 90s, where people were really desperate to make loads of stuff, Team TNT, Memento Mori, Requiem, and Team Eternal, etc. And then I imagine they dropped off a bit between the late 90s and the beginning of the noughties, and then grew back into prominence again over time. I'm only guessing now, but, this is called community chess, so I would imagine at this point it was a rarity to see a community-led project in the Doom community. I mean, we have to remember that with Memento Mori and particularly Requiem, some people genuinely did think that the Doom community would be on its way out once Quake dropped. And then Quake dropped and it didn't happen because Doom was too good. And also because Quake was more about the multiplayer than the single player. But I digress. Anyway, here we are. A series I've been wanting to play for years, and now I'm finally getting around to it. So I'll just reiterate, because I know I've been going on for a while now, I will be playing other games from my list in between each Community Chest game. You won't just see me play Community Chest 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 for the next few weeks, which will please Drauken, I guess, and a few others. It will be similar to the Painkiller Marathon, where I play Doom WODs in between games in the marathon. Here I'll be playing other games in between Doom WODs in the marathon. But the next couple of streams Doom streams are going to be Community Chest stuff. So I hope you look forward to it. So before I start, I just want to get something out of the way that I just want to get off my chest, really. No pun intended, honest. I would have saved this for I would have saved this for my sweet state next month, but I kind of feel I have to mention this now due to the urgency of what I've been told this morning, and which is why I'm not in the best of moods right now, but I'm going to play some Doom for you. To put it, I'll be as blunt as I can about this. I also feel I have to explain it, because otherwise I'm going to have like this cloud, and you're going to wonder why am I going to be a bit down when I've just played Undertale last night and enjoyed the shit out of that game. The reason is basically that, as some of you are probably have been aware, basically, you know, with my parents breaking up and the divorce proceedings, as part of the proceedings for that, basically my father was supposed to pay my mother a set amount every month. You know, it's a standard sort of thing that happens during a breakup in an agreement, a legal agreement. And obviously he's supposed to pay her so much a month to keep the house going, basically. This house. I mean, the house I'm living in at the moment was paid through a lot of money that came with the divorce. It cost most of that to get the house bought and set up. And then there was a monthly income that was supposed to materialize. Now, several times in the past, he has cut off a month of this support, but he always renewed it because he realized that he didn't want to go to court, basically. So he would always be able to renew it. Basically, he was just playing it on, you know. Sorry to go into so much personal details, but I had to sort of lay out the background, if you will, without mentioning names, obviously. So basically, he would try on a few occasions to not pay us, and then he would pay at the last minute, and it would go back to normal. But thanks to the coronavirus, thank you, China, some things have become a little bit more awkward, shall we say, in that regard. And basically what's happened now is that he has stopped paying again, and because all the courts are not working in the country at the moment... Yeah, I'm sorry for that outburst, but I'm a little fucking pissed off about this personal event, so, you know, I'm not putting any blame, I'm just letting a bit of a rage out. Justified rage, as you're about to hear. How are you doing, Kinikos? So basically, because of that, the courts aren't in operation, and because of that, my ex-father has decided to stop paying my mum what she's owed every month. And because of this, and because of all the legal action, it's probably going to go to court, potentially, as soon as the courts resume, which is whenever the courts are allowed to reopen again, which hopefully is really fucking soon. And hopefully he will resume the payments. But it seems like this time he's going to go to court because he doesn't want to pay the money because he's a fucking dickhead. So because of that, money's going to be real tight for the next couple of months potentially, and I'm going to have to work real hard to find a job. No, Vegners, no one said your name. I mean, if someone calls you a dickhead, then I don't know what to say to that. But basically, because of that, we're going to have to be really tight on money, and things could get bad. Potentially. I mean, hopefully they won't, but it kind of sucks because I'll be really encouraged to get a job as soon as possible. And I wanted to wait a while for this to blow over. But unfortunately, it seems that I may not be able to do that anymore. I may have to find a job, like, a lot quicker and very soon, actually. Because I'm going to have to start actually helping with the financial upkeep of the house so I can live here and use this internet. Speaking of money, I need to place this nice mouse in because, whoops, I guess Microsoft decided to be retired and use long-time material for the site groups and mouse. Oh, that sucks. So basically, that's the Clouders now. Can you even get a job? Yeah, you probably can, but it's not gonna be easy. Pretty much. So, food stores, I guess? Groceries? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, some of the stores are reopening next week, I think. The things are starting to return back to normal, but I want them to hurry the fuck up and return back to normal right now, so that the courts can open, so my father can realise the folly of his ways, because hopefully what will happen is he'll realise once the courts are open, he is fucked, and he has to start paying, and he'll just start paying, and then the threat of him, you know, being a dick about all this will pass once again. But it also seems likely that this may actually have to go to court, and that means months of not having a lot of money coming in. And, you know, my mom's basically the main source of income at the moment, and I need to help out, basically, you know. So I gotta find myself a job, and it may not be a job I like, but I need money. Pretty much. I mean, I know. I mean, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this kind of thing. I was hoping that I could just, this would pass on by, he would start paying back after the thing had blown over, but I've been told it sounds like this is going to go to court, so he's basically pushing it to the point where he's just waiting for, you know. The bottom line is, I want the coronavirus pandemic to end now, right this fucking minute, so that the courts can reopen, so my father can pay what he's fucking owed, and then we can get back to a sense of normalcy. Or preferably, he can just die in a fucking pit and he can get all the money now. You know? The scumbag that he is. And he really is beyond redemption, I'm afraid. So, I'm not very happy about that. Because I wanted to be patient, but now I can't be patient. And now I'm annoyed. I'm really genuinely quite annoyed. Because it all comes back to him being annoyed. And him fucking wanting control. Oh, I could just not pay because the courts aren't in session. It's real fucking funny, isn't it? Yeah. So, what I'm saying is, I wanted to get it off my chest before I started this, so I was actually tempted not to stream and actually just to wait a little bit. But, yes, thank you, Depop. Thank you for doing that. But I kind of want to stream and sort of start this little marathon, you know. I mean, I probably won't be streaming for as long as I'd like today. I probably will be doing a bit less so I can spend a bit more time looking for a job afterwards, is basically what I'm going to mention. Oh, yeah, and that's honestly what will happen if it goes to court, Kinnikost. He has no case. He has no case. He has no fucking case whatsoever. He owes money. He has legally agreed to pay it. He's done all the dumb shit. He will end up in jail, and that will be him. But he might just choose that. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him for a year. I don't care anymore what happens. But the bottom line is that his money controls, the financial stability of my mum in this house and myself in this house. And without that money coming in, we are essentially relying on, her job and me eventually getting a job, if you will. So I say all this to basically highlight that things might get a bit awkward in the coming months, potentially. And I don't want to just... I basically say this, I don't want to sort of keep streaming and carry on as if nothing's going on. I like to be more honest about this so that, I don't snap. I mean, I kind of just did now, but it's justified. Well, that's what I'm hoping, Demi Luna, but the bottom line is that he's been given solicitors' letters to be told to pay all he's fucking owed, and he's not responding. So it seems like I can only assume that it has to now go to court, regardless of whether he pays or not. And that's what I hope will happen. And thank you, Mike, for the sub. Much appreciated. Yeah. I mean, hey, Kudoxy, how you doing? Thanks to that, you can now use my one and only emotes. There you go. And much appreciated. Yeah, I think I needed to get a job anyway, just to be clear. It's just that now there might be a sense of urgency to it. There might be I might need to get a job by the end of the week and start working it and start busting my ass off just to make sure that I'm able to continue living. So, I just play one of those Doom Demons now because you want to know, yeah. Oh, I see. You had an asshole dad too, huh, Depop? Sucks. I mean, in the best case scenario, as soon as the court's open, he pays up immediately and it just goes back to, no, I haven't started Drauken. I've had a fucking personal problem I'm kind of espousing at the moment. Just being honest with everyone like I usually am. Most of the time. And, strive for honesty and all that. So... that's the best case scenario. I was meaning... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, basically, I have a problem with my ex-father not paying my money, and it's going to go to court, and this might mean being really short on cash for a while, and who knows what happens from there. I mean, I honestly don't know. In the best case scenario, as you said, Demi Luna, hopefully it's bluffing and it ends up being the money returns and we go back to normal. And sure, he tries it a couple more times until he passes on or whatever, or it stops coming in, but by then we're sorted. But in the worst case scenario, it goes to court, and for several months this drags on. And courts drag on, by the way. So we don't get paid shit, and worse... If my mom's going to have to attend these court sessions, she won't be working to earn the money that we need, so therefore I am going to have to really step up. So what I'm basically saying is that I'll just let this play out for a second. And thank you for the 3 months, Depop, Archvile Hype. Well, I don't know how long we'll be waiting for an Archvile. What an awful human being. Yeah, exactly, Vegners. He is. I've had my various discussions over this. He is an awful human being. And thank you for the gifted sub. Robot Fowles has gifted a sub to Lord Sergeant. And we are on a hype train, the second I've any received. Now, I'm saying all this because I want to make it clear that, well, for 2 reasons. One, things might change rather quickly over the next few weeks. I don't know what's going to happen with this. Honestly, I do not know what will happen. I'm going to have to really look for a fucking job now. I mean, dead serious. Hey, hello, Sergeant. How you doing? You haven't been gifted a sub. Yes. Hi. And thank you for gifting a sub to the Dr. Balance, Depot. And thank you for the sub as well, Creduxy. Much appreciated. Yeah, level 2, holy shit. So the first reason is that I'm basically saying that if my streaming becomes a bit erratic over the next couple of weeks, now you have some context as to why. And thanks for the host 6. How you doing? Now you can't say no to my doot. Hey 6, how's it going? And thank you, Robot Fowles, for gifting a tier 1 sub to SZ Chill. Much appreciated, Robot Fowles. Thank you. So basically, I'm really going to have to find a job soon. And because of that, you know, my streaming might be a bit less. I will keep you all informed as to when my hours will be affected. Thank you, A3. How you doing? But basically, I'm just giving you some context as to why things might be changing very quickly rather soon. Oh, yeah, an exam? Okay, I hope you did well in your exam 6. I'm playing Daikatana with the community patch. Nice. I believe there's probably been a bit more interest in Daikatana with Siri's latest video on it. And thank you for another gifted sub by Dpop D. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Nepstide, who is still waiting for the Project Warlock playthrough, I'd imagine. So that's a level 3 hype train now. That's the highest yet. The second reason is it's just to reiterate that, you know, I'm saying all this, but I'm not begging for money, just to be clear. Although I am appreciating the support right now, I am not begging for money. You know, things haven't gotten desperate yet, but I will not be begging for money off my audience. You know, I mean, it may sound like, you know, things are looking bleak, but I can assure you, I am not saying to you, please give me your fucking cash. I am going to go broke and live on the street in a cardboard box. If anything, I would much rather live in a street in a cardboard box and keep my respect than to beg, that kind of thing. But I'm just to make clear, you know, I have to be honest about the situation that I'm currently in, but I'm not going to be like, you know, desperate. I'm still doing this for fun. I still have a house and I still have an internet. It's just that things are going to have to tighten up a bit and I'm going to have to get a job, and that means probably less streaming time, but in the long term it will be good. So, now I've got that off my chest, I feel a bit better actually. And prior to my outburst before, I was saying thanks to China in the general sense that's where the virus started. I didn't mean anything else by that. You know, if it had started in fucking France, I'd have probably said, thanks, France, or thanks, Iraq, or thanks, America, or thanks, Finland, kind of thing, you know. Just happens to be the country where it started, you know. But with all that in mind, I'm hoping this pandemic begins to wind down. I mean, I was willing to be patient before, but now it's causing this effect. And I've talked about this. I have mentioned that the coronavirus will do a lot more damage to people than just kill a bunch off. This is the kind of thing. And I don't imagine I'm the only one. There's probably other families in divorce cases right now having the same issue. You know, fathers or mothers not paying what they're owed because the courts aren't open, so they think they can get away with it for a while and not pay shit. I mean, the reason my father's doing this is because he's been cut off from everything that he likes. Drinking in a pub to excess, watching sports. You know, it must really suck for him, that prick. So therefore he thinks, well, I'm not paying you shit, and since the courts ain't open, I ain't gonna pay nothing until we reopen. Well, of course they are, yeah. I mean, it's a mental health thing. It's always the middle class that gets hit worst. I don't know if I'm middle class, but hey Dubs, how you doing? Don't worry, you've not missed anything, any Doom gameplay. I'm just explaining my current personal situation. Again, I would have saved this for my sweet state, but I can't because I was told it this morning, and I'm gonna have to start acting. No, I'm not middle class. I don't know what class I am. Working class, I guess. But I have to mention this now because the effects might start occurring very soon. So basically, I will now start playing the WOD. It's going to be a bit shorter than I'd like because I'm going to be spending the rest of this afternoon looking for jobs. Like, I'll probably go till like 3 p.m. or something, looking for jobs. And then I'll look for jobs after that, and I'll be seriously looking for something just to keep me going. But I will stream tonight, again. There will be 2 streams today, but I'm saying for the future, things are a bit uncertain. But yeah, thank you for those who have just gifted subs. And my break is almost over, so I'm going to miss you down to revs non-stop. Oh, I hope you enjoyed your break, Credoxy. I'm sorry there was no gameplay during this break. I hope that you have a good rest of your shift, and maybe I'll catch you later. And thank you for the host, Chris KO7960. How you doing, by the way? Sorry if I didn't acknowledge that earlier. Right, so let's actually get started, shall we? Sorry it's taken me half an hour to get to this point, but I had to get this off my chest. Far better than letting it bottle up and come out later. So, Hype Train success. You've received a level 2 Hype Train emote. Such strong support. Level 2 completed. So, I got this one, and I imagine a few of you also got a few Hype Trains. 7 subs, 0 bits. That's excellent. You're now receiving some emotes. So, you know, you all get a little something back. You get a nice little emote to play with, you know, to put on your favourite streamers' things, and you will know you were there. This is only the second one I've ever received, so you're part of some history there. Pillage and plunder. Hey, Dodd, so. Oh, holy shit. Bridge Burner is raiding with 82 people. How the hell did you get 82 people? Damn, that's a lot of people. Fucking hell, Bridge. Were you like... The train was full of people. Hey, your mate Devo, how you doing? Welcome everyone from Bridge Burner stream. You have not missed a single minute of Doom gameplay. Oh, you're Maven Raid also. So you're raiding within raiding. It's like raidception. I've basically just been reiterating for the last half hour that things in my personal situation are looking a bit awkward, and things may change, and I'm not going to repeat myself because I'm supposed to start playing this game. So, you haven't missed any gameplay. You've come at a good time, everyone. We will now start playing. So, what compatibility shall we set? I guess Boom Strict, since it's going to be in PR Boom. We'll go with that. Oh boy, Community Chest 1. Yep, Community Chest 1. It's time. And for those who have just joined, if you are interested in this, here is the link to the WOD. This is the first in a series. Hey, Punch Demons. How you doing? Right, so let's begin. I will be pistol starting all the maps because that's how this is designed, assumably. So here we... Oh, great. D-running. The first level has D-running. Well, this is a start. This is Pistol Panic by Stephen Clark, otherwise known as the Ultimate Doomer. I know, 10 out of 10 start, right? D-fucking-running. You also missed a hype train. There was a hype train. People were being supportive. It was great. Wow. So keep in mind this WOD is from 2003, so we can't expect like super fancy modern Doom WOD-y stuff. But hopefully we'll see some interesting things along the way. Yeah. Choo choo, motherfucker. Well, yeah, what were you streaming, Bridgeburner? I assume you were streaming more mapping for stuff? Is that a voodoo doll? Oh god. It is a voodoo doll. Oh nice, tested the map for alias. Awesome. Oh god. I'm gonna blow them up just... I wonder if this map might be called Pistol Panic because you only get the pistol in it. I wonder if that's a possibility. Hey, Scotty. 125 viewers? Yeah, Bridgeburner raided me for like 89 viewers just a few minutes ago. But it'll taper off as... they all... partner hype. Yeah. I have to do that for like 30 days in a row, Depop. Boy, I'm getting some really nice obvious secrets going on here. What? Seriously? Expect lots of dubious gameplay. Really? That's a secret? And the blur spear is a secret on this map? Out here? In this very green field? Wow. What was the point of that? Wait. What was the point of lowering that? Maybe I have to go out on the other side and lower it from there too, I guess? I guess so. I mean, I guess since this map has a lot of pistol zombies in it, it's kind of useful, but... it's like... What's D running? Well, that's what you're listening to right now, your mate Devo. It's basically the MIDI name for this track. It's the standard Doom 2 track for map 1. For entryway and also used in the map 15 as well. The reason it's got a bit of infamy is because, well, D running is short. It's designed for a short first level, obviously, or for map 15. Yeah, you hear it a lot if you play a lot of custom stuff, basically. You know, if people don't bother to change the music, this is what you'll hear every time you start a new WOD. Just need to be really careful of these barrels. Hey, Shorai, how's it going? Yeah, so basically if you play a lot of WODs and older WODs, you'll hear this over and over and over and over again. Nowadays, not so much. At least not with the well-made ones. You might hear it with like really amateur new mapper sort of thing, but this looks like a bit of a slight Underholes remake. Kind of. Yeah, it's the only thing you'll hear over a while. He's put a lot of voodoo dolls around this level. Guess for the player to accidentally shoot at. And as I suspected, you're not getting the shotgun. Here, I did pick up some shotgun shells. No shotguns so far. Yeah, you can actually shoot them. Yeah, there you go. Big effective torture technique, making them listen to this 24 hours straight. Yeah, I mean, this part you're hearing right now, you probably wouldn't normally hear because most people beat entryway very quickly. Got there eventually. Is that another secret there? Sure is. Got the explosive barrels and their explosive radius. It's crazy. Well, now we have access to all of this. Hello from the other side. Yeah. That's what we gained access to. Oh. What's through here then? An Arachnotron? Oh god. You serious? Alright, Bridge Burner. Thank you for raiding and popping on in. Have a good sleep. Hey, Mega QWERTY, how you doing? Well, I can honestly say I've very rarely had to pistol an Arachnotron to death. Oh, you are kidding. There was a crusher. There was a crusher! Not that I would have known that. Not that it would have been easy to get around due to the Arachnotron's wide hitbox. Yeah, join the club. Come on, crush them. There we go. Finally. I feel the same way, Mega QWERTY, today. Fortunately. Ooh, another secret. Again, the taunting promise of some shotgun shells. Interesting. Fist panic. Yeah, hey, there's a shotgun guy. Oh, Revenant panic. Now that's called playing your average slaughter map. Oh, don't tell me there's another crusher. Right? There appears to be a slit. I guess we're going to be going up to this platform at some point. Jeez. Oh, God. Is that kid even able to get out there? Oh, it missed. Wait, why did he change type? Oh, maybe the Kako did hit him. Whoa. Bloody hell. Wait. Oh, this is a gift corpse. I thought I saw something else then. But not the case. Bloody hell. I guess we'll have to pistol this Mancubus as well. I guess. And you, punk. Alright, outside. And there's some binkies. Okay. What the hell? Eh? What? Did you all see that? I swear the pinky was just on the bridge. There. What's it doing up here? Now it's down there again. Oh, I get it. I think. Piggies have learned how to climb. They get used to janky old school 3D bridges. Now, I think I get it. I think it's it's a line depth trigger. Like when you go across here, it raises. Yeah, you can see it there. Corpse disappears, corpse appears, corpse disappears, corpse appears. Yeah, okay. I guess there was still, yeah, I guess 3D bridges hadn't quite been a thing yet in 2003. Or cutting off your skyboxes either. Yeah, okay, it's a little odd. I guess I haven't played an old Doom WOD for a while, so yeah, I should be used to seeing the not quite so up-to-date tech, shall we say. 200 IQ mapping. Yeah. Okay, I have fuck all health. Not for long, though. Now I have all the health. And a shotgun. Your days are numbered. Good thing, too, because there's a Hell Knight. To check something. Okay, good. The logo's there. By the way, the logos on the bottom right for this WOD that you'll be seeing for this marathon, they were all made by Fuzzball Renegade or Fuzzball. She designed all these logos ages ago when I was gonna do this ages ago. I think that's it. Yeah. There we are. The first level is beaten. Pistol Panic by the Ultimate Doomer. An interesting sort of hybrid. Yeah, it's just a menu graphic, but she did some custom work with some of the other logos as well. She made some slight tweaks to them. You'll probably see it more with the other ones. They are. Oops, that's not. Wrong folder, I was going to check then. Yeah, she did some cool stuff for like the second and third ones. You know, it's just a simple menu graphic, but she sort of polished it up a bit and made it look a bit nicer. So yeah, it's just kind of like a hybrid between the first and second maps of Doom. Not a bad map, honestly. Definitely makes use of the pistol for an extended period. Next map, Fist of Zen. Nah, I don't think it's that. So, I guess I better get used to those janky old school 3D bridges. Ooh, a Thomas van der Velden map. So, goodbye, shotgun. No F Precinct. What do you think about Harmwood? Harmwood? Is that the one where he has the one bullet in the bedroom and it plays that emo music? That's just a... Oh, Harmony. Oh, right. What is Harmony? It's a nice little sector bedroom, I suppose. Harmony, what's that? A total conversion. No, I've not heard of that one. Oh, made Icon of Sin. I haven't played. The only thing I've played of Thomas van der Velden is, well, TVR, which was one of my favourite short burst WODs. You know, a mega WOD you can beat in a few hours kind of deal. Okay, we have a locked door, another locked door. What switch am I looking for here then? Oh, go on the roof. I see. Police! I've heard that I am a huge fan of anything that ends with of sin. Oh. Yeah. I woke up vent. Oh no, I woke up the mancubus. Look at this door. What's supposed to be like a you know, this is before the existence of poly objects. An overturned table. Oh, I see. This is the one-way mirror interrogation room, if you will. I'll be back. Oh, look at all this sector furniture. Yeah, you can tell this is the the old days of the mapping. Nowadays, you'd still have sector furniture, but it's more polished, you know. This is how people used to map back then, and kind of one of the great things I kind of like about Doom is when people like create realist objects and stuff by using the Doom architecture in that sort of, you know, use your imagination kind of way. Because it's not proper 3D, you have to sort of improvise. I kind of like that imaginative approach. Just checking that's 98% and not 90. Yeah. Well, this is 2003, so this is running on PR Boom and Zaydoom? I don't know. When did Doom Builder start being a thing? Seems like we're seeing a bit of Doom history here. 10 is the minimum number. Yeah, I mean, mapping has obviously changed over the years, you know. Mappers have had fancier tools to play with. I mean, you couldn't imagine something like what Bridgeburner's making really happening in 2003. Won't be possible. I mean, GZ Doom wasn't out yet. It was just Zaydoom. Target practice. Hang on, dang. I thought for a second maybe I saw something in one of the things, but I think it's just not the case. First Super Shotgun, map 2. Nice wrap around the map. Oh, none of those shoot switches. I guess we can have a look. I'm not quite sure I would be able to the small problem is that there isn't a way to get to the correct height. So no, I guess they're not shoot switches. This kind of feels like a level that would be in TVR, to be honest. You know, having that. And about the same length too, come to think of it. Yeah, I thought one of them would have been a shoot switch, but I looked down the holes and I didn't see anything that indicated that. I guess they were keeping a whole bunch of pinkies in these jails for some reason. Ah, the toilet's all bloody. Ooh. Some nice pipes, I guess. Oh, we're outside. Damn, we got a good hand at that sector furniture, alright. Nice little pipes there. Do like. Oh, that is a force field. That's what you would want, Steep Up. So I'm actually I didn't actually look this up, but now I'm kind of curious already as to what are the dates of the other CCs. Like, when did the others come out? I'm kind of curious already now. I think Community Chest 4 came out in like 2010 or something like that. Be gone, Force Field. I like the eternal grace of an Archvale playing his beautiful devilish wings. Which is funny because Archvales don't have wings. But they are devilish. That much is just certain. Oh, a horrible ambush. Oh, no. Please, no, stop. Don't kill me. 2003, 4, 7, 2011. They should do Community Chest 5. There are so many good mappers around now. As I touched upon earlier, without really knowing the history of everything Doom related, I assume when this came out, community projects were kind of a rarity. In like the 2000s. I mean, with the late 90s and the early late 90s, like, there was lots of them, you know, because some of them would go on to be commercially released, for instance, like, well, TNT and Plutonia. But then I'd imagine that after, like, the end of the 90s and the beginning of the noughties, community projects weren't that common. You know, people made ambitious projects, sure, but nothing like this, where there's multiple different people making maps again. I could be wrong on that. But nowadays, there really isn't any need for a Community Chest 5 because there's so many community projects that are ongoing or have happened, you know. I mean, the way I take it is that back when this started out, Community Chest type community projects weren't a thing, really, after the influx of the 90s teams. And then over time, it's got back to the point where community projects are all over the fucking place and are You know, you got like joy of mapping, you've got all sorts, you know, isolation, you know, with 65 maps. You know, there's no shortage of community projects these days. So is there really any need for a fifth one? I mean, what would it offer now? But I don't really know. I could be wrong. Maybe there were loads of community projects back then too, like with lots of different mappers. Anyway, this map was pretty good. Feels like a TVR map. You know, could have sorted anywhere in TVR and it would have been just another one of those. You know, he really does well with short maps that are quite with some nice realistic details and just fun to play through. It's kind of a shame that TVR doesn't make maps nowadays, to be honest. Yeah, but did this have quality control back then? Or is that really the difference? I don't really have a lot of details about the history of this series. I'm kind of hoping to learn some as I play it. Again, Depop, that's called Slaughterfest. There were like 4 of them ever made. Yeah, that's probably why most people think that CC4 is the best one. You know, like whenever I brought this up, people would say to me like, "Oh, really? Just play the 4th one and skip the other 3." But I'm kind of curious to see how this evolved. I mean, I'm well aware of CC4's reputation in terms of textures, at least. Round 4. But you know, I like to see the history. I mean, that's why I enjoyed playing like Cabro's Legacy. You know, the history of the Spanish contest scheme, seeing the maps over the years. Now you could literally see like the evolution of Doom mapping. You know, I've always been a bit of a history buff in some aspects. All right, lighting change, that's nice. If you don't know history, you will repeat the same mistakes again. That is true. This is a very interesting map, architecturally speaking. It feels like the same shapes being used over and over again. I mean, I'd agree with you there that most community projects don't have quality control. That's what I keep hearing every time that they come up. Oh, the quality control is really poor. Oh, it's real bad. It's real lacking. You know, but there's still been plenty of good projects despite the community chest. What is this, marathon? Textures aren't wacky enough for us to be marathon. get... Oh, I do have a red door. Can't help noticing that there's... Get out of the way! Stupid fly! Oh, okay, a Baron. That's a bit more dangerous. God, fucking fly, go away. There's something up there. Must be a secret or whatever. I kind of feel like this map blew its load before we got to the first key. I mean, there was only like 6 enemies left after the red key was picked up. There's actually 1 enemy left somewhere. Where is this last imp? Well, that's true. He did have poetry terminals. I can hear an imp somewhere. Oh, I did. What the heck? It's from in here? What the? Okay, that's weird. I can hear an imp, but I don't actually see anything moving on the thing. Like, you could, I've got the IDDT up, I don't see anything moving, but I can clearly hear an imp somewhere. No moving markers or anything. Oh! What? There's a stuck imp down here. There's an imp stuck in the wall. Okay. There's an unmarked imp stuck in a wall. Which is like right below the... here, for some reason. Yeah, in fact, look, it's actually blocking me here, infinite height-wise. I can't go up to here because of an imp. How is this possible? That could be an interesting way to create invisible blockades without using, like, invisible walls, I guess. Just stick an imp below the surface and weird shit happens. But I'm guessing that imp isn't supposed to be stuck down there, but hey, it's a great way to get stuck. Okay. So strange to see someone take a key and not have 20 mobs storming you. Yeah, you're definitely used to seeing bigger fights on keys these days, that's for sure. What a strange imp placement. Perhaps Alex Pearson's was starting out? I don't know, I mean... I have to assume that the mappers who put this project together were decent at the time. I mean, you've got Kaiser in there, you've got Thomas van der Velden, you've got a few others, Metabolist, Magico, you know. Or was this really like the beginnings of the community project where they took a compilation of the really good mappers and the starting out mappers and put them all together? Map was short and oddly shaped other than that. But that imp, I can only assume that was an amateurish mistake of just placing it. But again, accidentally creating an interesting, okay, outer base by Bad Bob or Daniel Trim. Because this is still the era where mappers refer to themselves by their real names sometimes. DT. Wait, DT? So, wow, we're playing some old DT maps. That's interesting. Didn't DT have a map in isolation? Huh. DT's gonna have fun watching these videos. These VODs then, I guess. I did say that some of these mappers who took part in this are still around today. I mean, Kaiser, obviously, you know, Mr. Doom 64 EX. Tablist is still around. Yes, perhaps in Nova. Yeah, DT is, I've played a few DT maps. Guess now I know where DT comes from. Oh, okay, so it wasn't like an open thing. People just figured it out. Hey, you've got a name that's suspiciously like Daniel Trim. Did you used to make maps for Community Chest 1? Yes. Oh, fucking hell. Gonna have to put you down. I'll just put you both down. I'm gonna waste all my pistol ammo for this. God, I love dumping my pistol ammo. I'm honestly tempted to cut out the first 30 minutes of this VOD and just splice in the part where I start playing the game, but I don't think I'll do that. Wow, look at the spread. Oh god, the alignment of using that texture like that. Oh god, no, 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 no. You would never see that nowadays. Like, really. Oh god, just being used like that, it's just like, ah! Just the overlapping there is crazy. But hey, this is 2003. I guess they didn't know not to do that yet. Oh, a chain gunner. Looks like these enemies are not bumming up the the high-end enemies too often early on here. Maybe perhaps showing a bit of pacing control. So how did people figure out it was the same guy then? Did he sort of tell people eventually, or did someone figure it out? Oh, Mutt told you. Alright. Oh, maybe Mutt recognized some mapping quirk similarities. It's like, oh, this guy's doing something very similar to this other guy. And his name was Daniel Trim. And then he's calling himself DT and I have a horrible feeling this is not the last time I'm going to see a stuck enemy in this WOD. I'll just reiterate that I am playing this with Boom strict compatibility. So it could possibly be a GZ Doom thing, but it could also possibly be the mapper just forgot to unbug that Spectre. Oh, yeah, it's a bit more like it. Oh, look, a Revenant! Revenant's here! More than one, in fact. Like 3 Revenants. Thank you, Pistol Zombie, for taking that thing for me. Oh, that chain gunner just mauled that Mancubus. Good shit. Oh yeah, that was more like it. A bit of more carnage there. That's better. Insane Gazebo should make a remix of this. Insane Gazebo has enough to be getting on with. Don't burden the poor guy with more stuff. He's already trying to finish off one of the most ambitious megawads of all time. And doesn't he also have a map in the Map Witch too as well? Ugh. Okay, well, that was Outer Base by Bad Bob, aka Daniel Trim, aka DT. So it was, well, the use of that texture is really like outdated, but at least there was a bit of intensity to this one at one point. So a little more promising, aside from the Stuck Spectre. The Forgotten Prison by Black Void. Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. Fucking chain gunners. Maybe not the best idea to go into a more open area while fighting a revenant. Okay. Seeing the brutality of chain gunners crop up again. Hello, Private Coat. Why is a lot of you here today? Well, I was raided by Bridgeburner at the very start of this. Well, not at the start of me actually playing Doom. I was raided by Bridgeburner for like 89 people, who was himself in turn raided. So that would explain why there's so many people here at the moment, however many there is. And they're all sticking around because, well, why not? It kind of sucks I have to end this stream a bit earlier than I'd like today, but you know, as I said earlier, I have my reason. God, this mono texturing areas. Well, it looks nice on the ground here, I'll grant. Does look pretty good. Okay. Oh. I don't think there's actually anything behind these. Is there? Is there? Oh, there is. There's a little something. What about behind you? Wait, were those... Did I have to press those? Wow, I don't think those were optional. I think I needed to press those. I guess the Black Void is relying on people looking behind those. Pillars. Ooh, a lot of chain gunners and not really a lot of cover. A demon's nest? No! No! I hear teleporting going on. I'm seeing a lot less chain gunners now. I think it might just be all Hell Knights now. Oh no, there's still one chain gunner left. And now I've woke up the... whatever it was... Oh, he got knocked off! Did you see that? Oh, he was doing so well to kill him, too. Yep, there's something down there. And there's something down there, too. Shit. Ooh, close. That is a lot of fucking just packed together Hell Knights there. Who can't actually get out. I'd have to say that felt a tad weird. But just stuffed a bunch of chain gunners and Hell Knights that can't come down from the platform. I mean, unless this is supposed to imply this is the prison, I guess. Don't know if I can think of. Yeah, that just felt a bit lazy to me. Still a little bit, but hey, at least it was an MBL that had some visual sense in the environment. With it being in that it didn't go past the radioactive line, so at least you could sort of see what they were doing there. That was easy enough. Need to step down the game. Okay. That's how many I've got at the moment, 69. Sweet. Thanks for sticking around, all 69 of you. Much appreciated. I will be playing more of this later tonight. I would, under more pleasant circumstances, probably be streaming now for about another 2 or 3 hours, actually. But I'm going to have to stop doing this at about 3 o'clock in about an hour's 20 minutes time due to recent developments that I mentioned at the start of the stream. Basically, I have to be looking for a job, so I'm going to spend a good chunk of the afternoon that I would have spent streaming and talking about cool Doom stuff to engage with miserable reality for about an hour or so. Hey, Osnado, yep, Rich Burner raided me, and he brought a great many people with him, having been raided himself. This is why it's always great when Oh, and thank you for the follow, Texas Jet. I assume that's how you want your name to be said. Texas Jet. Yeah, I know. Good luck trying to find work. Yeah. I mean, I know one area where I could get work. Unfortunately, it's in care homes, which is the fucking epicenter of the virus, which I don't want to catch. But I may have no choice. I may need to take the money. I need the money real bad. Really bad. But yeah, thanks for the follow, Texas Jet. And thank you as well, Arnold OCSF. I do play Doom mods on this channel, but I also play other games as well. You can find a list of the other games I'll be playing in the future in the channel description below what you're watching at the moment. I will be playing some other games in between each game in the Community Chest Marathon. There are 4 WODs in total in this marathon that I'm doing. So you'll be seeing a blend of Doom WOD stuff and other games on this channel. So mono-textured rooms. Just fine, I guess, but... Oh god, they can't even get out! No! You didn't make it wide enough. They keep bouncing off the walls. That is just awkward. Hello, Get Cooped. How you doing? But yeah, I gotta find the jump. I mean, just to reiterate for they're calling you. Yes, please come into our area because we cannot fit. Poor bastards. Oh look, an arch file! An arch vial! Oh, there you go. There, Depop. 5 maps in, the first vial materializes. Hey John H. CC1 going. How far from M6? This is map 5. What about supermarket refill? Well, that's the kind of thing I'll be applying for, Ostinado. That seems like the most likely source of income. I mean, I'm praying that I don't get a job that's a night job, but if things deteriorate, I may just have to take whatever the hell I can get and be damned to my hours, really. It's a pure money acquisition. Next map is a thing and a half. It felt like this map was a bit amateurish, you know, the Kako demons not being able to spread wide, the laziness of just dumping Hell Knights and Chain Gunners in one prison. Like, very amateurish. Oh, they're asking for more everywhere, Ostinado. And they're going to be opening more shops in our country, so there'll be even more people. Oh, you're referring to map 6. Next map is Pure Pain. Going Down by Magico. Alright, well. Oh yeah, by the way, just as an interesting note early on, there is actually some custom music in this WOD. Unfortunately, it doesn't start until map 21. So we'll be hearing the stock Doom 2 soundtrack for a good chunk of Community Chest 1 at least. Yeah, I know where I can, you know, okay, we have 4 different types of thing. Yeah, someone on the thread said they weren't very impressed with this guy's maps, apparently. Oh god, what? Damaging water? Really? The water hurts now? Okay. Sure. Hey, Fuzzball, how you doing? That way had pinkies, that way had imps. I guess we're gonna have to go through one of these doors. Yeah, they kind of do. 2003, this came out. And we are seeing some of the old mono texturing, you know, the old style of mapping. But some really amateurish sort of mistakes so far as well. Okay. There are 4 lights. Does that mean we did guess it does. Prepare for nonsense progression. Oh, okay, so the old Doom builder in 2003, yeah. CC1 is the only one you haven't played. So you've played the other three? Oh god, no. 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 Okay. For example, Texture Selector wasn't its own window or anything. It was just a big black box with textures in it and huge orange text. I'm not gonna punch. I'm taking that Zerg just in case I need it for ammo later. Got a feeling I might need it. For not reasons of... 2 and 4 were great. Okay, we did summit, but what did we do? Oh god, are we gonna have to like go back into these things multiple times to proceed or something? Nothing happened there. Hey, Whitey Snakey, how you doing? Okay, well, whatever's pressed has been activated. It's not a timed deal. Whatever's activated has been, well, activated. Oh, there we go. Just have to go back into that room, of course. How am I finding the community maps? It's not been too bad so far. A few amateurish sort of things, but there was a few okay maps. TBR's map was pretty nice. Didn't mind Bad Bob's map either. Oh god. It's a lot of imps. I really like it when people place enemies at the bottom of steps like that. Doom 3 wasn't even out yet at this point. Wait, what? Why did the... Hey, give me a chance to fucking open the door. Ah! Didn't give me a chance to open the bloody door. Like, holy crap. You see how quickly it went away? Oh, what the fuck? What? That was... I have no ammo for anything now. That was rather weird. Thank God I had Zerk. This is part of the experience now. Welcome to weird and wonderful mapping experiments before the community dubbed things. No. Fuzzball, 90s mapping was literally just that. I'm used to coming across this stuff on occasion. Oh God. Oh God. Wow. Okay then. No. Oh. Okay, so this is where the shit starts, huh? The fuck? Never mind the fact that he decided to chuck imps on a staircase at me. Screw you. To start saving ammo as much as possible. Yeah, I guess I should. Many people were embracing the free goodness of Zadoom. I think I'll save the third one. Really? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. And fuck you. Also. Oh, God damn it. Get out. Dang it. Okay, wake up, all of you. This is a bit awkward. So I don't actually even know where I'm supposed to go at this point because the room is just so unsafe. I need to start off by killing the ship scanners. Okay. That's a... These are switches? Apparently. These are apparently switches. For a rocket launcher. What would have been able at the time to actually be able to map things back then? Well, TVR made a map for this, and his map was good. Kaiser made a map for this, and Kaiser made some good shit. And then there's a bunch of names that admittingly, oh cool, the last map of this one is actually by TVR as well. That's awesome. Hey, thanks for the follow, Macatoons. You were playing Super. Oh god, why is there a resident down here? Where did it come from? Oh god, vanilla punching. Right, I forgot that's a really bad thing. Ugh. Oh, there's nothing in that one. Holy shit. The freaking progression, that's a switch that opens something on the other side. Wow. Cryptic, thy name is Magico, apparently. I'm just checking something. Oh god. Oh god. No. 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 No, you gotta be kidding me. This is the same mapper that makes map 29. The infamous map 29. This is the guy who's going to be guiding us through Citadel at the edge of eternity. It's the same gapper. And we're already seeing signs he loves his cryptic shit on a smaller map. Oh god, now I suddenly see why Citadel takes 3 hours. Not because of the fact it's only got 1,000 monsters, which is a lot, but because, well... So what's the whole point of being in this room, man? Just to... Okay, I grabbed... I'm guessing we might have already got what we needed. Oh, I was supposed to do something really weird, like open all 4 at once or some shit. It's over 6. I don't know what that does. 6. I'm gonna be saving. Whenever I get to map 29, I'm gonna save an entire stream for it because it's pretty much near the end of the game anyway. I'm well aware of map 29's legendary reputation. It is the map of the first community chest. I mistakenly thought it was the last map, but it's actually not. Judging by what I'm seeing here, well... I somehow suspect that the reason is because it's so cryptic and big that you get lost. Which is probably the worst kind of thing to do. How's he doing, Mercy? Oh, God. Oh, I must have missed something back here then. Can we assume? But yeah, just to reiterate what I said earlier at the start, why this is going to be a bit earlier, and I mean, I'm going to stream for another hour, but then I'm going to be taking a stop because, why does it fucking immediately go up as soon as I go anywhere near that fucking door? This is not a project of mappers who were at the top of their field, is it? This is a project, this is just a bunch of mappers that were around in 2003. I thought this was like supposed to be like representing some of the best at the time, unless this was some of the best at the time. But I'm seeing it's really a whiff that immediately triggers if you're not right next to the door. So picky. But anyway, back to this issue. I'm guessing maybe the fact this is empty is a clue to something? Maybe? Oh. Okay, that's a door. Now, pray tell, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? Unless this is a secret. Well, I don't think it is. Well, hey, that's a nice secret. Okay, this has to be a... No, this is not a secret either. It's also not a secret. This is 2003. Why are you not good at it? It's only Doom. Don't disrespect the dead. Oh, magical dead. Okay. I don't care. Wait, how do I get out of this room? Okay. Progression equals yes. I mean, I know very little about the origins of this wad. Magico was actually a very well-known magician in real life. You can see a video of him on YouTube. Well, apparently his name is Kevin Ray. Okay, well, I guess that might explain the cryptic progression. He was a magician. So naturally, the Doom wads had to be full of cryptic shenanigans. Except this is 90s-esque cryptic, so it's really, like, awkward. And it's not even 90s because it's 2003, so it's more like 2003, and it's cryptic. And an archvile just immediately shows up out of there. Thanks, Vile. Don't do that again, please. Now, in an attempt to save some rocket ammo, I will shotgun this fucker down. And thank you for the 9th month subscription, Tereli. Much appreciated. Oh, badges. What was some good old internet funnies back in 2003? Yeah, badger, mushroom. Snake, it's a snake. Oh no, it's a snake. Fucking snakes. Yeah, back in the golden age of the internet where things were funny and all over the place and we were still discovering stuff. I thought that was going to be a video of one of the magician's acts so I could say, wow, I sure like this show. Feels like I need to press some weird vents. Ah, the joke's on you. I actually do use that. Alright, we have a blue key. But we haven't even found the blue door yet. So this is a thing. I haven't even got the blue door at the moment. It seems to be implying that that is a wall I can. What's what happens if I do try and take the path here? Do I? Oh, it's not quite inescapable, but it's a thing. Man, it's been a while since you've seen these maps. Oh, there's the yellow skull key. And there's the yellow skull mancubuses. Which I'm going to ignore. Yeah. That is a nice bridge, though, I will say. Very nice bridge. I did not... And it's been a while since you tuned into the stream also. How am I doing? Well, when was the last time you saw these maps? When they came out? Or like on someone else's stream or something? Well, I'm doing okay, but things may be getting a bit awkward for the next couple of weeks or months, maybe. I'll try and say this in brief since I went into a half-hour sort of state about it at the beginning, but I felt I had to. Basically, on my end, we might be really tight on money for the next couple of months due to my dad not paying my mum what she's owed every month from the divorce proceedings, due to the coronavirus keeping the courts out of action, and therefore he can sort of do that. So basically, I've been encouraged this morning to step up my efforts to get a job. We will be tight on money for a couple of months because it seems like it's going to go to court. So in short, I may be getting a job quite soon. My hours might be changing, and I'm really going to be tight on money for a bit, which all sucks. So because of that, I'm also Dick Chain Gunner. I will be ending the stream a little earlier than I would like this afternoon. I will be streaming more later, but basically I'm going to be job hunting in 45 minutes from now. When I played in some a few years, I feel we could use that FF emote, John. Also, it's free. What's this then? Oh god, you want me to submit that? I'll tell you what. Message me that on Twitch. Private messaging, Depop. I think I can add it to the Francoface library like I did with RevP. and other stuff. So, yeah, I can add that if you'd like. It's been a while since someone's actually requested something from the Francoface library. I mean, Dobbs had set up a couple a while ago. Right, he suggested a bunch of them, including Rev P, Kakola, and I think there's 2 others, which I forget. Not sure if people are accepting jobs like that. Nah, they are accepting jobs. It's just in certain areas. White Snakey. That's the thing. What? What, Francoface stuff? These aren't friendly monsters, though, Dark Zoma. There's a bit of a difference. It's not like these demons have a talk option. It's literally, they want you dead. That's it. Okay, how many fucking Kako demons did he just shove in this corridor at me? Holy shit. Why are there so many Kako demons here? Maybe want to cut back a little bit? Okay. Jesus. How many did he fucking put? Oh, this is maybe the last one, I hope. No, that is not the last one. Still another. Bloody hell. Remember, demon can be an offensive term. Maybe the map will... No, I think you just put them here to be extremely annoying and ammo consuming. Holy shit. That was a lot of Kakos there. I think we need it, whatever that was. You are fucking kidding me. Why are there more of them? Oh, okay. There's ammo. You just have to go down here into this weird... Oh, sweet Jesus. What? Bloody hell. Okay, now what? Oh, one of these is a... Alright, sure. This again? With switches corresponding to opposite doors. Alright. Sure. I guess. Reminds me of some beautiful areas in the upper quad. This is not where I want it to be. That was about the worst place I could end up being, right next to the fucking Kako horde. Yes, I am doing pistol starts. I really need some more ammo. Where did all these fuckers come from? So many of them. I love you, John. It's a bold confession to make. Oh, ha ha. Ward Sergeant, ha ha ha. And thanks for the host. At least they can't get in the elevator with you. Think positive, yeah. Oh, good, the super shotgun. That'll actually be really handy. For the lost souls that are now coming through. Okay, lost souls. Yep, that's what they are. And now we're gonna play Lost Souls and Door Troubles. Hope they enjoy killing each other. But yeah, I'm sorry if I shouted at you for suggesting some Frankenface stuff, Scotty, on Discord. I don't think I'd done that. Hey, Corn King. Oh, fuzz. Okay. What? Quack. And still there's more of them. Holy shit. And you can't even get down because it's humping the fucking thing. Sweet Jesus. Oh god. Okay, I see an exit. Oh god, this is so awkward. Oh, of course he shoves his doorway full of revs as a blocking action. I am not looking forward to map 29 anymore now. This is anything to go by on a map with only 227 monsters. I am genuinely feared to think what he can do with a map with 1,300 monsters. This is map 6. This is the same guy who does the infamous map 29. And we're already seeing cryptic fucking aggression and dickishness. What is that Kako doing? What is it doing? Wasting my bloody time, that's what. Well, fuck, I wish I had some more ammo to just clear off. Wait 4 years for Community Chest 1! Don't lose your sanity! Thanks for the sub, Wakiti! You waited 4 years for this? I know I guess you're one of those that remember that I keep mentioning this every time. It's like, what I want to play? Over the years. A horny champ. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, this is, well, something. Alright. Yeah, no thank you. And it was teleporting extra revs behind me. I have memories of playing some of these maps on Z-Demon co-op, but I can't tell you which, it's been too long. You had it listed as a WOD to finish this year. I was patient. WOD to finish this year. Oh yeah, you're right. I think I remember I had like several years ago. I remember I had like a few WODs I wanted to play, and I think I had them listed once upon a time, like a while ago. Which I'm pretty sure also included Speed of Doom, which I may also play someday, but I'm less enthusiastic about bothering. But yeah, this was always a series that I'd wanted to play for ages. I still remember when people were playing, like, I'd see the occasional playthrough on Twitch for levels here and there, I think mainly from the second one. So yeah. So this map was a sign of things to come. Just remember the name, because this is the guy that does map 29, the infamous map 29, the one map that everyone remembers from this WAD 29, and I'm going to be playing that later. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I guess luckily it wasn't. Okay, nothing new in the text there. The Boardwalk by Gene Bird. So I'm just scrolling through the chat to remember something. Huh. When did Hell Revealed 2 come out? That was like... Wasn't that like the late 2000s? You'll be more familiar with Gene Bird in the second one. Oh, I'm sure I will. That is a stuck shotgunner. Pretty sure. Hello, boys. I've come to kill you. I sound a bit like the Doors there. Hello, Mom. I'm come to kill you. And he walks on down the hall. Oh, it was 2002. So many people were inspired by it. Yeah, it's a good thing that nowadays people have realised there are much better WADs to draw inspiration from. But I certainly know that Hell Revealed influenced the Doom community for way too fucking long. I mean, thankfully nowadays people have learned to be inspired by better things. Which is why there's a thread on WADs and Mods entitled Hell Revealed 3? Question mark. I'm not going to change your mind, I'm going to agree with you. I'm only going to agree that Hell Revealed 2 was a little better than the first one. But that's not saying much because the first one was fucking awful. Past map 13. At that point it was like the worst. The pinnacle, you might say. But don't get me wrong, Hell Revealed has its historical relevance. It inspired a different kind of mapping, and without it we wouldn't have had other things. Just like without Quatonia we wouldn't have had harder and better maps. You know, historically Hell Revealed 1 has its place in Doom history. You know, I acknowledge that. At its purpose. And Hell Revealed 2, fair enough, it was only less than 10 years. People wanted to have a try at a sequel. Fine, it was fucking shit, but whatever. Whoa, it doesn't look like we're getting a Dead Simple clone so far. Unless that comes in a little later. I can understand if people want... I mean, MTX was doing that project that was like Hell Revealed Revisited. You know, I can understand if people wanted to like make a influence map but a bleak make it better. But I'd agree that nowadays there's far better mappers to take inspiration from. I mean, for fuck's sake, just if you want to make a hard map that actually holds up, go make a Rubik's clone or something. At least Rubik's has difficulty settings, which is something that, well, we should catch on a bit more, honestly, I think. This is far better map sets nowadays for people to draw inspiration from. Spoiled for choice. Well, obviously, if you were around at the time that Hell Reveal was a big deal, I can sort of understand some people wanting to make tributes. But, you know. Hell Revealed is very dated nowadays in terms of how hard maps should be done. Like seagulls, yeah. By the way, for those who have been watching my Undertale playthrough, who didn't see the link on Discord, I actually went ahead yesterday night and this morning. I actually watched a playthrough of the Genocide Run of Undertale. I mean, some of you wanted me to play the Genocide Run after the Pacifist one. And I watched like it was about a 2.5 hour, 2 hours 40-minute video of that. Ooh, that's a nice secret. Oh, I guess that chain gunner corpse there isn't because it was killed. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I did a pacifist run of Undertale. I got the pacifist ending and then I went for the true pacifist ending, which is like the best ending. Yep, I finished it. Oh. I thought for a sec that we were going to get a replica of that one trap in Hell Revealed. Speaking of Hell Revealed, where like they came from opposite sides, but no, not quite the same. Not as annoying. Yeah, I finished Undertale. That's why I watched it. I didn't just watch it because I was bored. Oh, I'll just spoil the ending. Nah, I beat Undertale, got the pacifist ending, got the true pacifist ending, watched the video of the Sands fight, and then I went and watched the Genocide run. I'm actually really glad that I did, because Genocide seems really fucking boring compared to the normal run. Like, you have to grind enemies. No, it's depressing. It definitely feels depressing, but also really boring, you know. But really cool that the editing is an optional thing you can do, though. Like, really liked how they tweaked the conversations and just a general feeling of that it was about, hey look, a computer and keyboard with I needed to get the blue key, but that was a secret apparently. Alright, sure. Yeah, that's a secret, alright. Yeah, I think it's intentional. You know, that's part of the deal there. It's supposed to be really boring and feels just like against the liveliness of the game. Yeah. I mean, I also like the fact that the enemies in each area are actually limited. Like, I thought it was just unlimited monsters and you could grind, but no, you eventually do kill off the entire population if you kill enough of them. That's a really cool idea. Among the list of many other really cool ideas that Undertale has. Go on, get him, get him, get him, get him! Oh. You tried, Chain Gunner. You tried. Go on, Pistol Zombie, finish him! Finish him! Come on, you can do it! You went for the Mancubus, which was already not weakened. Yeah, the Undying fight is tough in Genocide. The Sans fight seems even tougher. Like, it was insane. But yeah, I just really like the idea that, you know, it was just very... It was interesting. I like some of the distortion in the music, but I'm kind of glad I didn't bother because Genocide just seems boring to play. It's more fun to watch him, I think. Oh, that was a secret of all things. Huh, alright. Yeah. And getting to hear Megalovania, which is a good track, honestly. Have I played Subnautica, or do I intend to play it? No and no is the answer to that. I have no plans at the moment to play Subnautica. I have other games to play. Lots of other games. I need to get around to those. I mean, there are a couple of games I'm keeping my eye on that I might flitter into if they are good, like, say, the Command & Conquer remaster that's coming out in early June. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I know it's EA Games, but it might be okay. I don't know. I thought I recognized that username. I've seen it on Doomworld. Hey, Fusel Plays, how you doing? Yeah, I advertised on the Doomworld's Doom Streams thread. So that's where a lot of them come from, I'd imagine. Oh, yeah, I've heard Subnautica's quite a good game. It's got, like, exploration and stuff, but nah, I got other games to play, honestly, is the thing. I actually saw your username in recommended. Oh, right. I'm guessing you... Is that because, I'm guessing you watch a lot of Doom streams or similar? I think it recommends similar people who are live doing, similar games to what you watch on Twitch. Combined with the fact I probably have a higher than average viewer count due to Bridge Burner's earlier raid. Won't have my numbers up a bit. I'm actually really upset that I have to end this stream probably once this map's finished. Well, maybe not. We'll see how long this takes, shall we say. Yeah. That's what I felt when I saw it. It was like the most depressing 2.5 hours I've spent watching a video. But I had to see what it was like, you know. It's interesting. But it really is depressing. Probably a really poor choice of video considering what happened also this morning. But okay, that would be why then. Yeah, it tends to do it like based on what you watch, similar games to what you follow, and so forth. Tries to pair you up. Because I watch a lot of Doom streams as well, I get similar. I recommended. But yeah, I mean, I hope it would be nice if that Command and Conquer remaster was actually any good. I mean, I've been wanting to play fully through the first 2 Command and Conquer games for a while now. It's just that I haven't got around to it. Another thing for years I've wanted to really play. Since I used to like Command and Conquer games back in the day, for a little bit anyway. Though I never actually finished one. Part of my just bad habit of having all these games and never actually finishing any of them. Didn't help. You know, I used to be quite bad for like never actually finishing a game off. Playing lots of them, yes, but finishing them, not so much. Don't know why. Hey, need help. Behind me. I didn't even look. How you doing, Nito? Good to see you. Oh no. Oh no, it's... Hold on, I can use... It's in a caged area. Actually, I shouldn't have even wasted anything. Nah, I might... Oh wait, how come it can't fly over the gate? That's odd. I don't know why I was panicking there for the pain element. It was in a cage. It can't even. Why is it in the cage where it can't do anything? That's a really weird place to put a pain elemental, in a cage where it can't actually really harm me. I could have just ignored it completely. This is map 7. I mean, that's one of the things I liked about live streaming, is that when I started doing it, I suddenly was able to complete games, you know. I used to have like Final Fantasy 7 and 9 and spend ages on them, and then I'd just get bored and stop playing. You know? I mean, with Final Fantasy 7, I got bored on like about 40 hours into disc 1. But Final Fantasy 9, I literally remember having a strategy guide and getting up to disc 3, and then for some reason I just stopped one day and never returned to finish the game off. You like this? Yeah, the HUD's actually quite nice looking. But it's a bit confusing, like, you can tell the 8's different from the 0, but it's not, like, super clean. Why would you put a pain elemental in there? That is just really silly. The 8's all weird. But still, it's a custom HUD. It's nice, always nice when there's one of those, even if it's basic stuff. Alright. Dude, you're playing Doom 2! Yes, I am, sans Papias 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is something that I do here. Also, I'm just going to link the WAD here. pointing attempt at skill levels and not realizing it. Yeah, there seems to be a sort of amateurishness to the map so far, or an outdatedness. There's been some we've had like stuck enemies, an imp underneath the floor, a spectre on a staircase, some not very good texturing. I love when streamers do older games. Well, yeah, I mean, this is what this channel, when I first started it back in 2013, it mainly just played Doom mods, but I've since expanded to sort of play variety as well. So, but yeah, this is what I'm mainly known for. Thanks, Rev. Sometimes you like to play Ultra Violence with fast mode, so you also haven't enjoyed as many new games as old games. Yeah, I kind of like older games too, but I was brought up, you know. I mean, I like some new games, but in general, you have to go to the indie scene to find the really nice, the decent ones, mostly these days. You know, I mean, gaming is very different. That was 2 secrets for the price of 1, wasn't it? For whatever reason. Okay, then. Oh no, not the shotgunners. Ah. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll call that a rat, I guess. Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry, yawning a bit. I think I might try one more map. Just one more, maybe. See if I can squeeze another one in. I'm a bit picky with indie games. Dark Fear was pretty good indie. Yeah, some people like that nowadays need help. I mean, there's a lot of people who watch live streamers and don't actually play the games themselves because they just find it more fun to watch someone else react to things. 50 wholesome indie games, think they're all coming. Okay. I mean, I just like all kinds, really. I mean, I don't get excited for a lot of modern games, but there are a few. You know, Amnesia Rebirth later this year is going to be pretty sweet. It's always good modern games. It's just that as I said, the video game industry is different these days. You know, you have to go elsewhere if you want the quality stuff, but there is still quality stuff. We are currently in the, for those who like old school FPS games, we're currently still in a renaissance, thanks to New Blood Interactive and 3D Realms and id Software. You know? And we got others to look forward to, you know. Alright. So this. Join Wholesome Games on May the 26th at 1 PM for the Wholesome Direct live on YouTube. We'll have exclusive footage, developer interviews, and Wholesome the games. Okay, cool. I probably won't be watching that since I'll be looking for work, but maybe I'll check out the VOD if it's not too long or whatever. Oh, well, I'll be streaming more of this. Half of X hours OP, yeah. Anyway, this map was okay. I guess it sort of implied it's a bit Hell Revealed inspired, but it wasn't too bad actually. Alright, I'll see if we can squeeze in one more map here before I have to go. Think how long it is. Okay, we can squeeze in this one, sure. We're back to another DT map. Although he's called Bad Bob. So we'll just call it a Bad Bob map. For now. And thanks for the follow, Avuzal Plays, much appreciated. I do also play other things besides from Doom on here. You can see a list of the games I'll be playing in the future below, and just as a reminder to everyone, in between each game in the Community Chest Marathon, I will be playing another game from the list. I will announce these at the end of each Community Chest WOD. Bad Bob is coming for you. He's coming for your wine deaths. Come on, you can almost see that Cops song remake. Bad Bob, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when he comes for you? Something, 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 something. No, not the wine deaths. Not the wine deaths. Yeah, not the wine deaths is right. But yeah, I'd agree, a lot of modern gaming is just very meh. It's because a lot of modern gaming is just very meh. They just want to make live service games where they just charge. They don't want people to just have a game anymore. They want people to pay for DLC, early access, micro expansions, cosmetic, different editions, and get away with it as much as they can. They stopped caring about making quality games and just cared about making money. That's the main difference. Video gaming became a profitable market thing. And with that market come people who don't really care about making good games and just care about making good products. Also that. Because I remember there was actually a discussion on YouTube with Let's Plays for copyright infringements. Let's Plays, those are the days. I've actually done a few Let's Plays myself, but not during the popular years. On my YouTube channel you can find a few old Let's Plays where I played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 and 1. I really like getting to Dark Alliance 2, that was a good game. And they're making a third one now. Oh god, no! Let's focus on game for a minute because Revenant's appeared. Leave me alone, you bony bastards. Oh god, ugh. Please start falling. Please start falling. God, that was a shitload of revenants. Oh no, there's another one. Thought we were fucking done with the revs. Now we are. But yeah, I did a Let's Play of Dark Alliance 1, which I had... was Dark Alliance 1 being one of the few games I actually did finish back in my teenage years. And I played the sequel, which was fucking good. Love that. You wanted to get into Let's Plays in 2009, but didn't start until 2017. Yeah, nowadays Let's Plays are kind of irrelevant. I mean, there are still Let's Plays out there, but people just like, could do an edit. I mean, Let's Plays were always supposed to be about someone who had played the game previously, showing off their knowledge of the game and providing a good playthrough commentary. Or if it was a game that you were playing blind, it was at least a game you were familiar with in terms of what to expect, so you weren't like going, how do I do this? How do I do that? Etc. With like editing and stuff. I got away with Dark Alliance 2 blind because it was very similar to Dark Alliance 1 and didn't change a massive amount, so it was easy to I have no ammo. Thankfully, it seems that the mapper has anticipated this possibility, so the next area isn't full of massive amount of things. Well, except for those two. Shit, I have no ammo left. Okay, there we go. Oh god, there's fucking Hell Knights now? Yeah, I had to fight a shitload of revs. I wonder if I should have just ignored them and just ran into here. But that doesn't seem to be the... Oh, I can't go back the way I came. This is going to be awkward. There's ammo in there, but there's also two Hell Knights in the way. You aren't coming out of the room. So this is really awkward to get past. But yeah, I also played Dynasty Warriors, but I was very familiar with Dynasty Warriors, so it was easy. And I also Let's Played a couple of Doom Wars in the early days, which was also blind, which I got away with. 100th Wave, Knee Deep in Zadoom, and Monochrome Mapping Project, 100th Wave. Yeah, they are not going any further. And nor am I. Not unless I dash in the room and not unless some manipulation occurs. That will help. Honestly, it will. It'd be even more helpful if the Earthman actually didn't die. This is fine too, I guess. It's even better. Alright, now we can deal with you. I have to put you down. Yeah, fucking absolutely really helpful secret. The best of the best. Yeah, Let's Plays nowadays are highly edited deals, I believe. As I said, people just live stream nowadays instead. It's far better anyway. I mean, Let's Plays are like if you just want to condense down like a specific playthrough, but honestly, just live stream instead. It's better. No. I'm not gonna waste my ammo on a Baron. Fuck that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's 2 more. 3 more enemies. What the fuck are you doing to me, Bob? This is too many fucking barons and stuff. That was a very well-aimed baron shot. A chainsaw! Oh, that'll help. That'll fucking help. A chainsaw! Yay! That's just what I always wanted against a force of enemies that block the door. It's possible these were I don't know if these were designed for continuous play. Oh, god damn it. I need to get them away from that. Oh, they really can't. There's no, like, long arcs to the side. They're just going to be sandwiched in here rather awkwardly. Although the answer seems to be just run past them. And then throw an archvile in there for some reason. Okay, then. That's fun. An archvile. When I have no real weapon to quickly kill it either. Yeah, this is not very good. There's just shoving barons. I can't even get rid of them by swerving them off to the side too well. They are in the way. It's starting to feel like Community Chest 1 itself did not have a lot of quality control to it, or else this was just legitimately seen as good mapping in 2003. I sincerely hope it is the former excuse, because the latter worries me. Yeah, I know I have to leave soon after this map. I'm gonna have to go. I kind of thought that this map would not be too bad since it only had 54 enemies in it. That was proven fucking wrong very quickly. I mean, the only way I could possibly get through this is to kill one of these guys. One of them. Just the one. Waste all my ammo on one of them so that there's enough of a gap so I can squeeze through the other 2, because I can do this. Now we have a bit of room to play with. Might be able to get through this. Alright then, Alper, I'll see you later. An archpower day makes the corona go away. I'm gonna kill you as well, over here. Cheers, my dear. Imps, if you want to fire, now will be a really good time. So you can get murdered. Baron? You want to do something there, Baron? There we go. No thanks, Chief. I see ammo, I see one annoyed Baron. Alright. It's just a lone vial, right? I think what I'll do is I will skip you. Oh, fuck's sake. Yes. There we go. Oh, made it. That was fucking tight. I wonder if it's called battery because you have to batter your way through Hell Knight just to get into the next room. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I wasn't that impressed, but I guess you have to ignore enemies and you have to ram your way through Hell Knight trios. Ooh. Seems like we've seen quite a few maps from Bad Bob. Alright, Flow. I guess that'll be the first map for next time. So those were the first 8 maps of the first community chest, a treasure chest of maps from the Doom community of 2003. What have we all thought so far of the first 8 maps? I'm just gonna look ahead and see the who does some of the later maps. It looks like. Oh, it looks like this is the map I'm going to do at the start of the next stream is actually the last one by Bad Bob in this WOD. Then we move on to other things. Bye, John. Thanks for the stream. I have to say, so far this seems like a community project. I actually thought that the quality of the maps was a bit higher, but it seems that there is some amateurness and some maybe outdatedness to this so far. Not all bad, of course, but I'm a bit worried about Magical's map being a precedent for something else. I mean, I'm looking for the rest of it, and actually, oh god. Magical only did 2 maps for this. Map 6 and map 29. So, I guess literally he did 2 maps, and I guess they're the most infamous. So, it seems okay so far, but there is a bit of wonkiness in there. I hope that it doesn't get too frustrating, though, but I fear that it will later, but we'll see. Bit of a mixed bag so far, I think. Anyways, I will be continuing this tonight in about 3 hours from now, so there will be more of this later on when I will not open up with a 30-minute personal situation update / getting off my chest session. Sorry for those who had to endure that, but I just had to be honest. I just wanted to get off my chest since things are looking a bit not as fun for me, but, you know, I'm going to fix it. And thank you for that, Vivelli, and I will be looking for a job. What we're doing for the next hour, I'll be applying for a bunch of jobs, and then I'll be going out for a walk to clear my head and other things. So, yeah, hopefully things are going to be okay, but maybe the streaming will be a bit erratic. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it develops, but just letting you know there's a potentially a thing that may happen in the next few weeks, which means what else? We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all later for more. Have a good few hours, everyone.